The second section is the district's contractor outreach program. And so we established this program in 2007, and it's established to increase the utilization of small businesses, women businesses, minority businesses, disadvantaged businesses, and disabled veteran businesses on district projects. So it's very important to the board. It was actually a policy that the board created and then made sure that an outreach team was formed so that all this wonderful work, especially with all of the dollars being spent on the construction bond program, that the small business community is able to participate in that and take part in that. So these are the targeted businesses, which I already mentioned. But the other side of that is the district actually recognizes they want the businesses that work on their projects to have what I call a formal certification. And what that means is they've set up their program to include approved certifications. And we worked very closely with them to ensure that those approved certifications where someone's actually verifying that the business is smaller, that the business is women-owned, not just a self-registration, but that they're actually having to submit an application where someone goes through and verifies ownership of that company. So these are the approved agencies. We've got the California Department of General Services, or DGS, the California Public Utilities Commission. We've got the California Department of Transportation Unified Certification Program, so that's that DBE certification program that's statewide. City of San Diego has a great small business certification, LA Metro, and then the Small Business Administration, specifically the 8A certification, is one that the district recognizes. So all of this information is on the website, and I'll show you that in an upcoming slide. But how many of you actually have a certification from one of these agencies? Great, okay. And if you don't, again, that's something our program can help with. So it's free. We help, give you free assistance and figure out what you're eligible for, help you get through the application process, and get you certified. So this is the link where all the information on the approved agencies can be found. And then one of the challenges that the district actually had when setting up their program of which certifications they want to accept. So there are fewer public agencies actually offering formal certification programs. So that was a challenge. So we actually really had to look hard and fast and figure out which ones were having a validation process where someone's verifying the information that you submit with the application package. And then we recognize that some of them, you'll notice that like LA Metro is in the LA area. We didn't want to just include it to San Diego County. Since LA is so close, we decided we needed to include them as well. But what we did find when we were looking at these certification programs, a lot of them are just registration processes, and we didn't want that. We really want people to be verified so that there is that transparent process so that we can ensure that they are women-owned or they are minority-owned. So, and then the district did decide, and it was a board decision, that they would not accept self-certification. So that was part of that process as well, as far as setting up the approved agency list. And we also didn't want to have certifications where you have to pay to get them, because it should be free. So all of those agencies on the approved list are free to get. So once you have a certification on the district's approved list, you can fill out this verification form. And what that does is that allows, that puts you into the certification database. And that's what we use when we get contacted by project managers on campus, and they say, we need a plumber. And okay, let us do the search, because we're trying to have them, for those small projects under 15,000, we really want them to only use certified firms. So we'll search that certification database and find you if you've submitted the verification form and give your contact information to that project manager.